Today we're going to try Nancy's Quiche Lorraine. I'm kind of excited about this one because I don't know how to make quiches. I don't get quiches that often. Not too many places have quiches, but I like a good quiche, which is very rare. And this is the frozen option. Now there was another option. I bought this at Walmart. There was another option in the deli that I might try at one point, but that option was $10 and it was huge. It was like 3 times the size of this. This one's like your own little personal quiche Lorraine, and I appreciate that. And it was only about $3, I believe, in the frozen section. So I want to try it. Swiss cheese, bacon, onion, chives, you know, an egg, pastry. And there is oven and microwave instructions on here, or there are oven and microwave instructions on here. But we're gonna go microwave as usual because we want to give it the harshest test possible. Because I'm sure the oven would make a better product, but they gave me microwave instructions. I'm gonna pretend that I'm somebody who's in a hurry when I'm not, and pop it in the microwave like it's gonna be like a work lunch or something to really test it out. So let's look at the ingredients real fast. Filling: milk, Swiss cheese, liquid whole eggs. So Swiss cheese is above eggs. That's interesting. Water, cooked bacon, onion, seasoning, pastry, blah, blah, blah. So not too bad. Let's open it up. And again, the microwave: remove frozen quiche from plastic wrapping, leave on cardboard tray, place tray in microwave, cook on 100% power for 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and then cook for an additional minute at 50%. So not gonna take too long. Let's open it up. Let's show you what it looks like. That looks decent. I like the look of that. That looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, I think that this might be a winner. I'm really hoping that we have a winner here because I feel like it's been a while since I've had a nice frozen food winner, to be honest. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be good. Let me pop it in the microwave. And I wanted to say something that came up to me because I just learned this about the microwave power percentage. I always assumed that it just lowered the power of the microwave, but that's not how it works. Apparently, when you put a microwave at anything less than 100%, what your microwave is doing is it cycles the microwave emitter or whatever on and off based on the percentage. So if you put it at 50%, it just turns it off and then turns it back on 50% of the time. That's how the power percentages actually work in microwaves. Didn't know that, but that's how it works. There's no like variable power really. It's just turning the main unit on and off. So there's a fun fact for everybody. Let me put this in the microwave and see what comes out. Well, here we are, fresh out of the microwave. Smells really good. Smells more buttery than I would have imagined. The crust is very, very buttery, at least based on the smell. Let me get a little bite out of this little delicious, hopefully delicious pastry, and I'll show you what it looks like. Wow, that's way too bright. Can we get that brightness down a little bit? Yeah, that's still kind of hard to see, but hopefully that's, there we go. Great, that's okay. It fell right on the box. But anyways, looks good to me. A little bright, but smells good, looks good. I'm gonna go in with a positive mental attitude, PMA, positive mental attitude, and eat this bite. Well, this is something of an unfortunate near miss for me because I do enjoy it. I think it's pretty nice quality dish. I think for the price it's fine. It's a good breakfast. But it just is lacking a little bit in terms of the flavor of the ingredients. The crust is actually delicious. The buttery crust works great. The eggs are okay. My problem really is that it's more onion and egg forward than anything, and considering the fact that Swiss cheese is the #2 ingredient on here, it doesn't taste like Swiss cheese is the #2 ingredient here. I don't really get a Swiss cheese taste at all, which is the unfortunate part of this. Like the bacon and Swiss cheese, the thing that makes it, you know, a Lorraine quiche and not something else, it just doesn't come forward in the flavor profile. It feels more like like the bacon might as well not even be there, which is very weird when you're talking about the flavor of bacon, because bacon is always usually the dominant flavor when you put it on something. Bacon takes over. Even like a bacon cheeseburger, you're talking about the taste of a cheeseburger, the strong taste. When you put the bacon on the cheeseburger, you still taste the bacon, usually first. It's just a strong dominant flavor, but for some reason the bacon just gets lost in here along with the Swiss cheese, and instead it's a nice quiche, but it feels very plain and more oniony than anything. So that's really all there is to it. I mean, this is kind of a simple review because I do think that this is a nice product. I think Nancy put together a good product in terms of the quality, and I do like the taste for what it is. I'm just disappointed by the lack of bacon and cheese in it when that's what they're advertising, but I don't think it's bad by any means. I still think it's a good product. It's just not what I would call a quiche Lorraine. It's just a regular quiche, I guess. I don't really know the other flavors. It's weird. Like, quiche Lorraine sticks in my head. I don't know why, but I don't know what other kinds of quiches there are, because Lorraine's the only one I know. I don't know what other names there would be for quiches, but this just tastes like like egg and onion. It just doesn't have the flavors, but it microwaved very well. I'm surprised, and it came out good. Even the crust is nice, it's flaky, buttery, and the egg is fine. It's just not there. But I don't want to be harsh to this product because I actually do like it, and I think it's a good value for what it is. I mean, it's a 6-ounce little pie, but it's filling, and it's a good breakfast. And I looked it up for $3.28, I believe, at my local grocery store. On Walmart, I couldn't find it, so it's possible I bought this at H-E-B and not at Walmart. So if you were looking for it at Walmart, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if it's actually there. But at H-E-B or other grocery stores, it was $3.28. And for that price, I think it's a worthwhile endeavor. You just got to understand that it's not going to be very bacony and it's not going to be very cheesy. It's just going to be more egg and onion forward, but it's still nice. So this is hard for me. I'm wavering between a 3 and a 4, but I think I'm going to go with a 3. Was still recommending that if a nice quiche sounds interesting to you and you understand what you're getting into, I think this is a good product. But I'm gonna have to go with a 3 just because it's a lie. I don't want to be too forceful with my words here, but it's just not there. The bacon and the Swiss cheese taste is just not really there. I mean, it is there physically. You can see bacon bits, but you just don't really taste it. So if you know what you're getting into, I think that this is a pretty decent frozen breakfast product. But if you're just grabbing this off the shelf, I think most people would be disappointed by the lack of flavor. So that's Nancy's Quiche Lorraine, and with that, I will see you all next time.